right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to our add-on show and tell for July. It looks like we have a pretty small group today. Thank you, Summer. Um, I guess we can go ahead and get started. So it looks like Kumar has some show and tells for us today.
I do. I do. Let's see if I could share the right screen. That's the one. Yeah, so I looked on the agenda and I saw back in February, I showed a version of our collection editing screen that was in the works back then. And just last week, we launched all of the new collection screens. So it was kind of live behind a flag, and we just turned it on. So that's pretty exciting. It's been a lot of work going into that, a lot of work that I was doing before I went on parental leave, and then Bob Silverberg took the torch and really finished out all the kind of polishing and all the features we needed. So I thought I would just show kind of like what the sort of typical flow is for using collections. So let's say I was in the mood for some panda themes in Firefox, and I was searching and finding my panda themes, and I really like panda themes. So what I can do now is I can create a collection of panda themes. And one of the ways to start a collection is just right here on the drop down, or right here on the add-on detail page in this humble little drop down, which lets you either add to existing collections or create new ones. And it maybe is not showing on video because it's like a yeah, I didn't really show that on video. But anyway, so I opened it up and I selected create a new collection. So it's pretty much as easy as that. And then now I have my collection started, and I could start to put in more stuff all about pandas. I don't know what these themes look like, but I imagine they are amazing. Panda Perfection is probably a good one. And so, yeah, I got my collection with a bunch of add-ons. You'll notice that the save button is grayed out because it's actually already saved. So that's a little weird. So we're going to make a change here next week where it's a little bit more clear that adding add-ons is instantaneous, but editing is not. So if I was going to edit it, then the button now becomes active, and I have to save it to make that edit permanent. And if I go back to editing that collection, I could do things, like remove add-ons, like this SPP Panda. I don't even know what that is. So let's just remove that, and everything works. And then I could leave a comment that's sort of like something that will be visible on the screen to kind of tell people a little bit more about the add-on. People use this to kind of give some hints that maybe weren't clear, in like the original add-on description. But I can just say, Panda Happy Life. Pandas make you happy. And again, this is all saved, so the screen needs a little bit of thought. But if I want to view the collection now, so it's I can exit the edit mode, and that's going to let me view the collection. And so this is oh look, I made a typo. See, I can just edit that. So this is the screen that is the main collection screen, and this is what you would, you could take this URL, post it online, share it with people, and that's pretty much the only way they would find it. So it's not really, you can't really search for collections or anything like that. I don't know if we'll add that, but we're just starting right now for, each collection lives at a URL and you can send it to your friends like that. And you'll also notice there's no install buttons. That's something we definitely plan to add. And so yeah, for now, so you just have to go in and go to the theme and install it like that. And last but not least, I can just delete this collection, right? And that's back in this, and that landed me back at the screen that's like the main collection screen. So to get there another way, you would open up your user menu and then click on View My Collections. And I'm already there. Yeah, so that launched, and we're gonna see what people think of it. And it took a while for us to get to this feature because it's, according to our stats, collections weren't really used a lot on the old site, but we do get a lot of issues for feature requests and kind of bugs and things like that. So we know that the people who are using them do really like them. So maybe with this new, I don't know, maybe it's like a little bit simpler now. It's not as complicated as before. So maybe with this simplified version, people will use them more. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's it.
And then I know that part of this was also ripping out a couple of things like following collections and like thumbs upping collections. So when users make a collection and they want to share it with other people, they can put it on the web or on Twitter or on Facebook, or go over to our Discourse forum and say, these are my favorite add-ons, come check out the collection. So we're just putting a little bit more of the onus on the user to share their collection rather than having it be something that happens in sight.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we could have a share button that popped up a window with the URL.
Oh, that might be nice.
I mean, it's like totally obvious to people who know how the web works, but I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it would be a useful button for other people. Who knows?
I mean, this is Jennifer. I'm video muted, but Firefox Color does something like that, right? Where they just have the URL that you can copy and paste to share.
Firefox Color, is that test pilot thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you the link so you can see how they do it. Might be something to borrow. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be helpful. It's always hard to know what people kind of expect out of a UI. So one thing is, it would be nice to add a little bit more kind of like analytics to the collection stuff, because we don't have a lot right now. We do know when someone installs an add-on that they saw from a collection. So we do know that.
Oh, we do? Okay. Cool. Any other questions for Kumar? It's pretty sick. Anyone else have anything that they want to share today? Everybody's working on stuff. Maybe for August, then we'll have a couple other things that we can share. Well, very cool.
One thing that has come up before, I know we've talked about it, and that's that while this meeting is late for Europe, it's also late on a Friday, which is like double trouble for people who have weekend plans. And I know we kind of talked about that before, like we thought about how to move it and it was really hard, but maybe we should try again. I don't know, like just the same, we could do the same time on like a different day.
Yeah, let me go take a look. I know Monday through Thursday morning, or mornings Pacific, afternoons Euro time gets a little crazy because everybody's got their stand-ups and team meetings planned, but I can totally take a look and see if we can sneak it in somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I just from the AMO perspective, I know Tuesdays are usually pretty. Tuesday might be a good day for Team AMO. I don't know about anyone else.
We'll take a look. Tuesday morning is like really terrible for the ACE team.
Yeah, I figured there was someone else that would.
So we'll go look for sure. All right. Well, if that's it, if there isn't anything that anybody else wants to talk about, we can wrap this up today. Okay, very cool. All right. See y'all on the flip side. Bye.